Hi guys, and thanks for watching our weather update on July 20th, 2023. So, looking at our latest satellite imagery from where you can see, they've got some high cloud moving in from the northwest, and that is ahead of this big wodge of frontal clouds. And if you put the rainfall on, you can see that there's this sort of like, we got some areas of rain here, one here, trailing to this area of rain towards Greenland. And if you put it forward, that rain is supposed to move closer to us there tomorrow, and that will come into us tomorrow afternoon, and that other area of rain from Greenland will merge with the area of rain to prolong that wet spell into Saturday and even into Sunday. This was today's This was today's radar sequence from met.ie. So we can see that today was showery anywhere sort of like North Leinster, Ulster, some parts of the east coast of Leinster, also down the south coast for a time around 3 p.m. and a few there in North Munster, but elsewhere it was a many dry day, but also quite cloudy. Some showers were heavy there, especially north of Dublin and south of Belfast, and areas extending westwards towards Donegal and also towards Roscommon. That sort of box there. And in the end, the showers sort of faded away and became focused towards the east and just died out. And this evening, mainly dry, bar a few light showers over the east coast and over Donegal. And that's how it really stays. But actually, we're now seeing some more showery rain into the coast of Donegal, and that's a sign of things to come. This is the UKV 5-day forecast. As you can see, so showers across northern and eastern areas dying off as thermals weaken this evening. Into tonight, that area of showery rain will, and it is now, eroding into Donegal, and that rain will move across Ulster tonight, and it will scrape also northern areas of Leinster by morning. And into the morning itself, northern areas will see a few showers, but elsewhere it'll be cloudy, but dry. And now into early tomorrow afternoon, we see rain moving towards Ulster and Connacht, and it will gradually spread further and further southeastwards. Heaviest and most persistent across the north and northwest, while it'll be most fragmented and patchy over southern and eastern areas. And Friday night we'll see a further area of rain moving from the west. Thoroughly we're everywhere by Saturday morning, and further areas of rain moving on Saturday. So very bleak on Saturday. By the end of Saturday, the main area of rain, I think, will clear off into the UK. But still, we'll have a legacy of clouds, light rain, drizzle, murkiness. Into Saturday nights, we see things drying up. The showers will still pepper western areas, and into Sunday, showers break out wildly. Some big downpours possible on Sunday. Some bright clouds in there. Into Sunday night, we see the wraparound occlusion from the low moving to the north coast. And into Monday, that front sinks southeastwards, followed by showers and a cooler air mass. And Tuesday starts off fine and sunny, but with more fronts moving in from the west into the evening. This is the temperature forecast from the UKV, and you can see that today, if it will load, I have to refresh the page. Okay, there we go. That was good. I want your ads. Today, high teens in the south, mid teens in the north. Tonight's values dropping away towards 10 to 13 degrees. Coolest in the east, mildest in the west. Tomorrow, values again rising as the sun gets going. Well, anyway, that will be the case in the south and east. High teens there. In the Midlands, west and southwest, and northeast, mid-teens. But across areas like Donegal, Mayo, Sligo, Leitrim, Tyrone, Fermanagh, Antrim, low teens. So quite bleak in that rain. However, Friday night will be mild with lows about 13 degrees in the east, 15 in the west. And Saturday things will rise up till around the high teens, very widely. Humid as well, but breezy and wet. Off into Sunday morning, lows will reach low teens very widely, mildest near the coast, coolest inland. And Sunday sees temperatures rising quite nicely into the high teens, possibly scraping 20 degrees in several areas, especially in the east and into the Midlands as well. And also in the UK, very warm. But look at Scotland, very autumnal, like barely getting into double digits even over the Highlands. Often to Sunday night, start of Monday, we see values dropping off towards the low teens in the north, mid teens in the south, and Midlands. Monday morning and afternoon temperatures rise up towards the high teens over the Midlands and into the west. In the east, where the cloud stays the longest, only around mid teens. And into Tuesday morning, we actually get a very chilly night there for July. Widely getting below 10 degrees, bar the west and north. And into Tuesday, high teens, especially in more eastern areas. Western areas pegged back towards the mid teens even. This is the NAO observed and GFS forecasters. Now the NAO is the North Atlantic Oscillation. I can see that we got the index on the y-axis and the dates on the x-axis, and this zero line here is neutral, and if it's above the neutral line, it's positive, and below it, and if it's below, it's negative. So you can see that we currently have a negative NAO as it's below that neutral line. Over the next few days, it's supposed to move up towards neutral before sliding back again towards negative territory, and then sort of like creeping back towards neutral towards August. So, and also just say that that is the ensemble mean, and these red lines are the ensembles. So there's various different outcomes possible here. So in the summer, if you've got a negative NAO, the Azores high is weakened and displaced somewhat, and you tend to get some sort of blocking towards Greenland and Iceland, and that shunts the usual area of low up there in the summer down towards our area, and that gives us wet and windy weather, and that's exactly what we're seeing now. And it looks like it's set to stay this way for quite a while. So enjoy it. This is the GFS run, 12Z run. If we go through it here, cool and showery, northwesterly today and into tomorrow. Before that low pressure comes in for the weekend, bringing that rain and showers. Monday sees winds going into a northerly direction. Tuesday sees winds backing more westerly. Ahead of that next low. Into Wednesday, Thursday, westerly winds rule the roost. We keep going with the lows. I don't know what to say. I don't know what's that, but anyway. I don't know what that is. It's glitched there. Anyway, towards the end of July, the Azores high just tries to ridge towards us, but ridges towards France. But that does mean that the wind goes into more of a southwesterly, so it'll be warmer with that, but still quite wet. And that area of low just moves through, and the winds go more northwesterly, so it's cooler, and just the low stays there. But actually, by the end of the run, we got high pressure extending to our north and low to our south. That tries to wind in from a very warm southeastern direction there. And there's very hot air waiting there. So if we do sustain that pattern for a while, this hot air will get sucked into the low. So the GFS has been teasing the idea of a change in the pattern into early August, and it seems to be pretty consistent with it. Some runs don't show it, but some runs like that do. So it's one to watch. Anyway, this is the ECM. It is weekends. That low comes in. Next week clears away, winds go northerly. And then more low pressure comes in throughout the week. Into the end of the month. Yeah, you guess it. More rain, wind, showers, low pressure, all that lot. And quite cool temperatures as well. UK Met run again, onslaught from the west and north. We keep them coming. We keep them coming. So we do. Not very hopeful for anyone who's looking for anything remotely summer like. It won't be a washout, but compared to last year, this is for anyone who likes some baking hot sunshine, crystal clear blue skies. It's not for you. I mean, personally, this is great for me. Gardens waters quite nicely in its own. Keeps us safe from that extreme heat that is affecting that south of Europe now. That big heat dome there. Like last year, that was surging towards us, and many people did suffer health impacts from that. So that was quite severe. But anyway, back to the story. This is GM. So you've already seen it. Areas of low just moving in next week. They just keep on coming. I may well just keep going because you know what this is already. You know what to expect while watching these videos. Anyway, so low pressure moving in this weekend, clearing away, winds going northerly, followed by another area of low next week, and that clears away, and that low will probably just zoom across and follow us. This is the our pairs run, so I'm just going to skim through it. You know the deal. Low pressure, wind, rain, showers, cool weather. So that's how we end up. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope I haven't ruined your day. If you love summer weather, but if you like cool and wet weather in the summer, then I hope I have made your day. The best day of your life. Anyway, that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed the video, and bye for now. See you tomorrow.